Today we are here in the lovely harbour town of Troon on the west coast of Scotland. Although now more noted for its famous golf club, hosted the 152nd Open Championship next month, we are here to look at the history of football in the town. My name is Richard and this is Football Journeys. In this episode we're going to look at the history of a small club who now play in the 7th tier of the Scottish football pyramid. This is the story of Troon FC. Troon is a town and seaport situated in South Ayrshire on the west coast of Scotland, 8 miles north of Ayr. Troon has a port with ferry and freight services and a yacht marina. Its name comes from the Scottish Gaelic term for nose, which, as you can see from this Google Maps image, is a pretty accurate description of what it looks like. While Troon Harbour played a big part in the growth of the town, the original railway station was one of the first passenger services in the whole of Scotland. Famous former residents include ex-footballer Steve Nicol, athlete Brian Whittle and golfer Colin Montgomery. While the town is now more noted for Royal Troon Golf Club, football far outdates that sport here, as it was first played in 1875 with a formation of Troon Portland, although they only played friendlies. But the origins of the current Troon FC can be traced back to 1899 with the formation of Troon Academicals, who joined the Ayrshire Junior Football League. They played here at what was then a public park which ran all the way from Station Road up to the York Road Bridge. In 1919, another club, Troon Athletic, were formed by ex-servicemen, and they also played here at what was then known as Station Park. Athletic joined the Kilmarnock District League and won it at the first attempt in 1921 before moving to the tougher Western League, where they won the Ayrshire Junior Cup in 1922. The following year, the ground here at Station Park was demolished to make way for this new car park and clubhouse at the Troon Links Golf Club. With no home ground, Troon Athletic were forced to play here at the purpose-built Portland Park, which had opened in 1923. The ground originally had an old wooden clubhouse that was destroyed by fire in the late 1970s, and this current clubhouse was built in 1980. The dressing room area and pavilion were then extended in the mid-2000s. On the pitch, Troon Athletic won the Ayrshire Combination Cup in 1924, and in 1929 they won the Ayrshire Intermediate Cup. They lifted their final piece of silverware in 1936, the Ayrshire Combination Cup, and when football was suspended for the Second World War, the club unfortunately were forced to fold completely in 1940. However, a new club emerged after the war, and Troon Juniors moved into Portland Park in 1946. They played in the Western League with very little success until 1954, when they lifted the Lander Burns Cup. When the Western League disbanded in 1968, the club moved into the Ayrshire League Northern section. The league was reorganised in 1977 and Troon were elected into the 2nd Division, and later that year they also dropped the juniors from their name to become known simply as Troon FC. Troon remained in the 2nd Division bar one season in 1986 until 1997, when they won the title to gain promotion to Division 1, and they also won the South Ayrshire Cup. In 2002, a new West of Scotland Super League was formed, and Troon were elected to Division 1, which they won at the first attempt to gain promotion to the Premier Division. Despite winning the West of Scotland Cup in 1999, the club suffered relegation and they would remain in Division 1 until 2014. That season saw the club win the title and the Ayrshire Cup, but they would be relegated again 2 seasons later. However, in 2018, Troon won the playoffs to gain promotion to the newly formed SJFC West Premiership, and in 2020 they moved into the West of Scotland League, the 7th tier of the Scottish football pyramid. The ground here at Portland Park now has a capacity of 2,000 with 250 seats. The record attendance here is 2,800 for a friendly against the Celtic Lisbon Lions in 1969. while the record league crowd is still 2,610 for a meeting with Irvine Meadow in 1947. The ground here was also home to the Troon ladies team from 2004 to 2012, while in 1966 the famous Pelé once played here when the Brazil national team used the ground as a training facility before the World Cup in England. Another famous name to play here was Portugal's Eusebio when his Benfica side trained here ahead of a European Cup meeting with Celtic in 1969. So this has been the story of Troon FC, a small club trying to put football on the map in this very golfing town. My name is Richard and this has been Football Journeys. If you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, and why not consider subscribing to the channel. As well as these great little football documentaries, we also bring you some running videos, various vlogs and some unique drone footage. So that's all we have time for this week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned for some bonus drone footage to follow.